Welcome to my live. Just doing a quick year end review and a happy new year live for those of you joining me on Facebook and on Silver Lining Spirals and on YouTube. Just want to thank you for all of your support this year. It's been a very stressful year for many people, right? So let's just take a quick moment. You guys are going to hear all manner of fireworks popping off in the background here because it's New Year's Eve. So I just wanted to take a quick moment and say thank you, not only to myself, but to the universe in general for all of the blessings that have come my way this year. I was able to help more than 25 people in terms of dealing with their dark night of the soul and their ascension process and understanding how their intuition works. And that has been an honor and a blessing for me to be of service to the collective. In addition to that, I just finished submitting my certification for my Atmana Life Coaching Certificate. And I also completed my Reiki Master certification this year. I would have completed my Quantum Flow Healing Practitioner certification, but I injured myself. So that's coming for 2022. And my word, hi, Rama. So good to see you. Happy New Year, my darling. So my word for 2022 is thrive. And if you are not a person who sets a word for your year, I strongly ask you that you do so because it helps set the tone for your year and it helps gear and focus your intentions. Now, if you're not a person, hi Shabir, Happy New Year, my dear, Happy New Year. And so if you're not a person who sets your intentions on paper, I strongly suggest that you do so. And if it's too difficult for you to write things out, feel free to type things out and print them up and then set them somewhere for setting your intentions. Okay. I honestly almost always write down what I'm manifesting. And I have learned that whenever I write it down and forget about it, 98% of the time it comes to fruition. So I literally, oh, I'm going to see if I can find this. Maybe I can, maybe I won't. But I found my sketchbook from 2020 to 2020 that I had forgotten. And in 2020, I was living in a toxic environment and I needed a safe place to live. And on August 8th of 2020, I wrote in this book that I needed a home that was safe and filled with peace and filled with joy. And do you know, January of 2021, I moved into my apartment. And so it was like so amazing for me. And I didn't even notice how great it was because 2021 was such a year that it was almost like we couldn't even celebrate anything that happened. Let's see. You said your words for yourself and your business are unmovable and unstoppable. Ooh, I like that. I like that. That unmovable and unstoppable. That sounds like you're extremely grounded and unwilling to be stopped, right? Not only it sounds like an avalanche of just focused energy moving forward through all the foolishness and just bowling things out of your way. I love that sort of energy because oftentimes when you're on your path, debris will be tossed on it to get you off your path. And it's very easy to lose sight of the goal, right? And that's why I say that it's best to set it down somewhere. It doesn't mean that you're always going to look at it because some people are like that. Some people are like, I have to look at my goal all the time or I won't be able to manifest it. I'm not that way. I'm a person that if I stare at something for too long, I'll actually block myself from manifesting it. So I have this like set it and forget it thing, and I'll set something somewhere and I'll forget about it. So like right here, I have a goal that I set for myself at some point, and let's check the progress on it. It's on 11/4 of 2021. I wanted to sing. Oh shoot, guys. It says, I want to sing. I am, I can, I will, it's done. And do you know that I actually did like a 4-part harmony for myself on TikTok like 2 weeks ago? See? Set it and forget it. I forget about these things because if I focus on them, I'm going to screw it up. I'm always the one who's in my own way, and I like to get out of my way and let the universe leverage all of its glory to bring me the things that are going to help me manifest and co-create the life that I want and the life that my clients want. This is the way that I work on things, okay? For me, I am a spiritual person having a human existence. I move from the spirit to the physical, not from the physical to the spirit. If I operate in the physical, I'm gonna fuck myself up, y'all. I just don't do so great there. So I start with the mantle of my universe and the cloak of my angels, and I'd be like, hey, what it is, and we move from there. So coming up for next year, I have so many beautiful things planned out, but I'm looking forward to launching a shadow work course for you guys after the New Year's. Also, a group coaching course for the Dark Night of the Soul. If you're on Facebook now, you're looking at my Dark Night of the Soul background, but if you're on IG, you can't see it. Sorry, guys. And then, what is that? Dark Night of the Soul group coaching, and dang it, my mind just froze up on me. Dark Night of the Soul group coaching, something else. All right, I'll come back to it. And then my one-on-one coaching program, which is called the Moldavite Effect, where I tap root gut, heart, and mind. We go through and look at the soul situation and the energetic root of the things that are keeping you stuck. Okay. Now, this is not a live to advertise things. This was really just to be like, hey guys, take a moment to be grateful for everything that happened to you, good, bad, and ugly, right? Like, oftentimes we have too many dark nights of the soul and we can't take the time to appreciate how much growth we've experienced. And so this is the right time to think about, where have I come from? What have I done? How did I get here? Oh my God, I'm still standing. I'm still standing. Yeah. Right? Like, I'm still standing after a year of utter and complete foolishness. And I am even more committed to being of service to the community. I'm even more committed to raising the awareness around issues that need to be dealt with on a collective level so that we can do the shadow work, so that we can come together in unity consciousness. And I'm committed to elevating my own platform and doing the self work necessary to be of service to people, right? So if you're going to be of service to people, I'm not saying that you can't start now. I'm just saying that as you continue to grow, remember to work on yourself first so that you can be of service, so that you can care for yourself, so that you're not pouring from an empty cup. Okay. But this is a super short live. I don't really have that much to tell you. I just want you to know that there are 50 people that I need to just help coming up this year. 50 of you, right? Last year was 21 was my goal. I exceeded it by 4 or 5 people, 25 or so. And this year we're going to double it. We're going to go harder because we're not having any less of a need for light workers and life coaches and heart-centered practitioners. What we have is an epidemic of broken hearts. And the people who can help heal them are the ones who are doing the shadow work and the ones who are here fighting the fight in the dark and standing here on the ground, boots on the ground, doing practical work, sending love, giving people the actual tools that they need for their own self-healing so that they are self-empowered to go out and take the world by storm. Because as we heal ourselves, we heal the world, right? And what I like to tell people is that you can transform your tragedy into triumph, period. It's how I am standing here talking to you now. I had a slew of tragedies. The reason I'm so good at Dark Nights of the Soul, guys, is because I've only had 3 this year. Only 3, right? So if you understand that your Dark Nights of the Soul are temporary and that on the other side of them, you're birthing some beautiful reality, it makes it a lot easier to navigate. So in my Dark Night of the Soul group, that's the type of stuff we'll be talking about. How do you mine the gold in your Dark Night of the Soul? All right. So if you guys want to learn more about that, Stay on my page. Keep watching. I'm on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. I'm on IG, and I'm on Facebook. All right. I can't do Twitter. It's too much for me. I just can't. But I just want to thank you for joining me briefly on this New Year's Eve. I wish all of you grace, ease, blessings, prosperity, so much love, so much healing. We're all in desperate need of it, and connection. Some connection to the people that you love, some connection to the people that you need in your life, and as much joy as you can stomach from now until the ends of the earth. And I hope that you have a blessed and wonderful evening. Let's go in 2022.